there it goes. Shit, let me. Ah, shit. There we go. That way it runs through that over here. And hopefully not be in the way. Okay, okay, I'm gonna run it up here. Okay, hello everybody, FightinAngel here. There's another video, and today we're going back to Howrse words. However the hell you say it, I don't know, still to this very day. Some of y'all have asked me a few questions about this. Don't mind that thing jumping around, it's just a stupid pass offer. And that's just for when you buy passes with actual money, so I don't really give one shit about that. I'm gonna go to my main layout and all that. So, hang on, because I don't know how long it's going to take for it to load. Okay, so if you're going to play this game, I prefer you play it on desktop or on a computer or laptop. You could probably play it on a console, but I don't think it'll work as well. But I prefer if you try to play it on here, because it's a lot easier to manage. They do not like multi-tabbing. For some reason, multi-tabbing is against the rules, but I like to have it out because in events like this, I can count and see what all I need, and this event is going out tomorrow, so I gotta catch up that 49 right there and get to the end today. If I can't, I have to log on really early in the morning tomorrow to be able to catch it in time to hopefully get to the end by then. Now, this is a new item that they have out, and I'm opening this in a separate tab. Again, I multi-tab because it's easier for me to know what I'm doing. And after I take care of a horse, I close that tab. I'm like, okay, on to the next horse. Because it's easier for me because it takes so long to load. Especially if it's like the last days of Wi-Fi. It takes so long to load that I have to go ahead and have those tabs up so I can go ahead and play through the most I can before it goes out. And this on days where it's just really slow or overused or stuff like that. So this is called Howrse's coat, and I don't really like this personally. It looks really, like, look at this. I don't like that. The rainbow coat right here is shit. It looks like someone has, like a little child had threw up colors on it, and there ain't even green on it. It has like all this. I like the blue. The blue is pretty. The violet's pretty. The indigo I don't really agree with. The green looks like someone had threw up, like vomited on it. But if I were to revise these, I would actually add a different pattern to how they were. So like, don't just throw it like on here how they have it. Do like little designs that go across. So like if you had the green, go with how it would look outside. Like do vines or something wrapping around the legs of the horse going up, and then you could do a pretty vine design on the back. You could do that, and that will work out pretty well, and it'd be kind of cool. But I don't agree with the rainbow, especially because it does not look okay. It doesn't include every single color. I see the blue, I see the violet, the red, the orange, a little bit of yellow. I'm assuming there's a little green. My face cam is probably blocking it, but I assume there's a little green right there, but it does not stand out, and that is ugly as hell to me. I'm not trying to criticize it, but and even though it is criticizing, they could have done better. They could have done better than what that is. Because I'm gonna show you some of these special horses or divines, if you want to call them as well. I just noticed that was floating. That's cool. That's so cool that there. But not a lot of, and I'm gonna actually say this. Not a lot of people like this. Like the red is decent. The blue is pretty. The green is a nice shade, but it doesn't look nice. It's not like standard. It's not standard creativity. Like, see, this is ancestral. And they did I can't even talk anymore. They did little trees growing on the back. They did roots. They did all that, and that looks really nice. Rainbow. This is what I want to see. So if you were to actually do the things needed, or to actually improve that, and especially for any of them, if they even watch this, I want that aging point. Hang on. It lagged a little bit. But, an aging point is always useful. But, they could have done something like this. Secret Rainbow. They could have done something like that, and that would have looked pretty. And I can see ways they can improve this, but I'm not going to criticize. But you can see more of the colors out in the rainbow pattern. They could put a little more red right here if they wanted to. A little more kind of a green somewhere in there, but I don't know. But you can see purple, a little bit of indigo, a little blue, maybe a little green like right there. Yellow, orange, and a faded color of red. You can tell that's a rainbow color horse. And that is actually not good. Is it every day? Because if it's every day, that'd be good, but I don't know. But, see, Charming Red is good. Gives you 10 passes every Monday. Cool Carrot, 10 passes every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So, Saturday and then Sunday. So those are actually good ones, but I don't really like how Secret Rainbow is. It's a decent design, but again, we're not going to talk about that, so away with them. It's just they could have done better, in my opinion, with this. They could have done better with this. But, again, it's not my job or anything to criticize them. It's just, they could have made it better, is where I'm trying to get to on that. So, you can see in over here in the Equestrian Center, you have the competitions and all that you made out of your Equestrian Center. Whereas on here, this is the competitions from your horses. So whatever competition they entered in, it will show up there. It can show where they placed, but you can also see the places of other horses as well. So on here, it will show you if you bought horses. So it says you have purchased so-and-so from another player for whatever it is. Because it doesn't just say equences, it can also say passes. The item exchange, like what you have received in return. It doesn't say what you've given. It says who you auctioned for, or who's auctioned at a higher bid, which I don't really, is not on track at an immediate, so you gotta be constantly there. It shows the horses that die, which she didn't, or he didn't, one, I can't remember the gender right now, but that one didn't die. I revived them back with a Pandora's box, which can bring them back from the dead if they're a baby. They cannot be over 25 years old, I believe, or else they died of old age and you can't revive them. I learned that from accidentally giving up one of my unicorns that was an immortal, accidentally. So I had not got that unicorn back. It'd be great to have a way to be like, having a pop-up to say, are you sure about it? And it might have had it and I just didn't realize it. But again, I don't, at this point, it's just my fault on that. But 1 year and 4 months, at the year of 1 year and 6 months, that's when the horse turns adult. I will go through a little bit. I'm not gonna do every single thing, but I'll kind of show you what's the little okay, I can't even describe it. Where's my bottle? My bottle was gone. I'm just here to kind of give you like a little idea of what all this does. It also tells you, and this is everyday thing right here. It shows you your new objectives. Like it tells you like, hey, a new one's available. You get to do 2 per day, which I have popped up on the left side. And right now they're doing something where they're increasing the passes. And I would love that to stay that way, but it says only for a few days. So And you get this every day because this was after the tutorial. I can't even talk anymore. I really can't. But this is after you complete the tutorial. You get the Breeder's Wealth privilege. You can never get rid of it. You have it on your account permanently, and it gives you 100 equinces every day, which you can make a lot more equinces by doing competitions, running equestrian center, stuff like that. It can also save you equinces, because I usually board my own horses in my own equestrian center, but it can save you a lot. So right now I have 110 boxes, I believe, and I'm sorry guys, it's just taking me a while to actually do this. So anyways, right here, you can create affixes and stuff like that, where you put it in, like these three, they have died of old age or passed, and this is an affix I gave, because I only bred them and all, and they ain't as high as the other horses I breed and all, but they're okay. And every day you can stroke a horse for apples, carrots, equinces. I'm just gonna go ahead and stroke the Appaloosa over here, and got some equins. But more than that, I mean, that's all you do. You just come here. You can check news and all, browse around, but you can also do this. I do this every day. But you can also go to the fixes, and some of mine are cringy as hell. But these are the ones I have. I can make 10 more apparently. Apparently I can. Anyways, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 11 affixes. This one is one I made more recently for this month, to go back to the original horses, which is these two, Gia and Auroranus. I can't even say it anymore. I don't know how to say the name. Anyways, those two are the original horses in the game, and it's kind of difficult to get a hold of some of the fools and all. I don't know why they sell as high, but they called, the fools that they have are called foundies. I don't know why they sell as high. I don't see the point of that. I just keep them, because I don't see a achievement so far for achieving all of them, and I really don't care much about that, but that's what it is. And this one's for the unicorns that I bred, draft horses, same thing. The bloop projects. So these are the ones that I focus on for blooping until they reach maximum. Donate is for like donating the horses, sadly, during events to make progress. Which one of them was during Halloween, and it really ticked me off. I hate donating stuff, because I worked hard on doing that, and I don't get a lot of low tier ones that I can give away, so I don't like that. And it disrupts the whole way I played the whole time during that event. So the bloop covers, I mainly give out coverings from those. They pass of old age, most of them, but I do have a lot of them that have immortality for at least a certain period of time. Some of them, hang on, I'm going to best explain this for right over here. These are the ones I focus on right here as bloop project, but the ones that I use for coverings are located in Thunder Hooves. I about to say something else. Thunder Hooves. I don't know what to actually name that tab. I should just name it covers or something like that, but I don't. This one, Wanderer Spirit or Wandering Spirit. I need to get an immortality stone on her. She also carries a vintage apple and some 3-star attack. Whereas, so these 3 right here, those 4, these 2, Honeydew don't have one. So, okay. So to explain what I'm saying, is Honeydew doesn't have a Philosopher's Stone, she's going to end up passing soon. So therefore, I'm just getting any that I can. Unless that people want to collect where there's like 1 retired parents or 2 retired parents, I'll start kind of working with that if they want me to. I don't know if that has an effect or anything. I just thought it'd be kind of unique. Holly has a Philosopher's Stone. Dusk and Darkstalker do not have a Philosopher's Stone. So these 3 right here do not carry Philosopher's Stones, so they're going to end up passing soon, in which they will. And as an effect, if they pass, or when they pass, I'm going to go to my Divines, or / retirees. The retired ones I usually keep, because I'm going to keep it as a collection kind of tab. Some of these I can get rid of, but I'm just going to keep them. I'll probably sell them to someone who may want one to keep. I'll go ahead and take care of these 2 that's located in the Equestrian Center. So you see this little picture right here? That means it's in Equestrian Center, so therefore, and I wanted to cancel it, I couldn't find a way. Oh, and they're right next to the Divine I was looking for too. I would love to put Divines up, like have, this is just me. I would love to have each different breeding farm differently. Having where one of them can have the Divines up at the top, and then you go to the next one and it can have like divided by species and all of that. That'd be cool. But nah, you have to choose one the entire way, and that kind of ticks me off because that really screws with me in a way that it just shouldn't. So this is the competition tab. From the breeding farm to throw one down. You can see where your horse is placed personally, and there's cars outside that keep driving me insane. But you can see where they placed and all. And you can see which competition name, their prestige, the time, the date. You can also see the results of other horses, like who won. So say it's Reynoldstown Stakes. So I don't know if it's on here, but you can see like who wins what based on what it is. So I'm trying to find it. Okay. So there's one at 31%. Oh, there's 2 at 31%. At the, because that's the hard part for me, is trying to find it. Those 2 at 5 and 4, 29, 5, 32. Anyways, but you can see the other results of other people. So anyways, skipping on from that, going to the Equestrian tab, you can manage stuff. You can change prices of boarding, you change length. You also have the boxes where you could check and all. Meadows, I'm already on Meadows. Workshop, that's on next tab. Competitions, and employees. I'm pulling up a lot more tabs than I should, and that's going to slow my stuff way down. But anyway, so going to the Meadows right now, you can add tractors and all, but they're really expensive, so you should create your own. Same with the feed trial. The Meadows can allow you to have more boxes. Say you only have 5 acres of meadow, you can only have 5 boxes. Because if the boxes exceed over that, you'll have to buy another meadow. And a lot of mine is 5 or 10 acres. It's just easier for me, but it takes a lot to actually, because you can save a lot more if you buy like 2 of these instead of 1 of these, but it doesn't stack as easily. So that gives you 5, that gives you 10. I'm assuming this gives you 15 or 20. I hadn't bought that, and I don't really plan to right now, but I probably will soon. You can also, in the meadow section, you can turn it to pasture, where you can give to your horses, or you can give it a follow, where it will heal, where it goes to 100%. Or fallow, whichever you prefer to call it. So I'm going to go ahead and check these. You can do multiple meadows, you can do each individual one. I'm going to go ahead and change these, because usually by 80% I change them. and then I'll have to count of like what all I have to do in a moment, and you'll see this change to red. Just watch. So edit. Okay, edit, and it's 110. Turn into fallow, be 100% in 6 days. But watch this. This turns to red, and then there's chaos that's going to unfold. So we are going to go ahead, and that's 110. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35, 40, 50, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, 100, and 110. And I'm going to add one more meta as well in a moment. So I solved that, but I trade them out about when each of them's at 80%. So usually I could go on another day and be fine. I had one more that was oh no, I have two more. It's 100%. I have more than that. So if those are at 100%, I can use one of those, and I can go ahead and just put it as 120, and I could buy some more boxes. So I'll go ahead and do that, and the boxes get pretty costly. And you can of course buy greenhouses. Greenhouses can allow you to grow crops and all. You can also grow some stuff in here as well. But all mine's growing. This also contributes to cow raising, which I do 2 of those now because I do constantly need leather. I still need metal or iron, it says. But I don't often do that. But I mainly need them because I need to create spurs. So anyways, I can plant carrots, wheat, alfalfa. Don't get this wrong. You would think wheat seeds would probably be, it's not. The alfalfa seeds give you the hay or the fodder that you need to feed the horses. So therefore I will go with this. And the 10 actually helps me a lot more than the 5, so I'm slowly converting to that, but I use the 5 for like oats and all because I get so much of it. But anyways, on that you just plant stuff you can use for the horses and all. The workshop, you can create tackle. It's a lot easier and it saves you a lot as well. Spurs, I saved a little bit by buying the iron to get all this fixed. But in general, I wish there was an easier way to do the iron, because you can change your location with passes, but I don't want to do that because to me that's kind of just stupid. Be easier to kind of go ahead and do what you need to do. So this is a draft horse, and I know I'm kind of just jumping around. I'm sorry. You know what? I'll go ahead and go to the Equestrian Center's Management, the first tab. And then we go to boxes, because I'll go ahead and do the equestrian stuff. So, this is just saying your prestige overall. Mine's about 46%. I don't really care about prestige. If it has anything to really care about, you go ahead and do that. I don't really care much about it. I just want to go ahead and have my horses boarded in. That's the least about what I want to do for them. You can also change the price of boarding, or I can't even say it anymore, boarding. You can also set it down to 3 days at minimum and maximum of 60. You can also set the skills if you want to, but I don't really care much. You can set this to 20 or 200. Again, not something I really care about. You can also go to the missions tab on here. You can see the earnings for boarders, 39 equinces, 0.224 skill points for 2 skills with the highest potential, how much wood is left to be gathered, and then other stuff like that. You can see the breakdowns, you can change it, so you got 50-50, or lessons 25%, wood 75%. I usually do the wood because I do often need it. And also you can see mission stats and all that, but again, I just logged on, so this is just me. You can also see the benefits, you can list them, you can add stuff. I don't really mess with it. You can also see the news for like your equestrian center's operational capacity has been replenished by 457 wood. You can see how many boxes have been prepared or repaired, how much you harvest from greenhouse. You see what you craft. You can see what you receive from the meadows. And then you can also see people extending the their stay, which I kind of need to do for my horses as well, so I gotta do that. You also see what you get from the workshop, from what you crafted. It just tells you every other thing. You can also have a forum, or I can't even say anymore. I just say communication center, because that's basically what it is. You can also see the center's page. You can also add, so this is to the boxes. You can add showers and water showers. I don't know what really they do, but that's just me. I gotta repair some of these, but oh well. And it shows you, this little timer shows when a horse's period is coming to an end of staying in there. So this is a friend of mine, and their horses are boarded in. I reserved them a few boxes so they could get away to onboard their horse, and I'm helping them with their equins issue because they've been really low on it, so I've been trying to help them the best I can. So anyways, it shows the page, daily fee, boarding rotation, creation date, prestige ranking, specialty, number of divine or legendary horses. I don't care because I don't board my horses in those, because to me it's kind of stupid. Because unless it's one that would give you a bonus or something, then, But, minimum skills of horses, I don't really add it. I don't know what I added there, but that's a presentation you can edit at any time. It shows you key points, prestige 45%, comfort 19%, meadows 86, capacity 100, borders 26, competitions 25. You can see the ranking, again you can see that, the discussion page. It shows you the advantages, 107 1-star, 3 2-star, 0 3-star. 20 water troughs, 21 hoses, plus 10 in each skill. Mission 39 equinces. I accidentally skipped over to the competitions tab. So you can see what all I run. I run 2 gallop races. It shows you how many times it's ran, the prestige of them, and how often, which is once a day, their difficulty, their skill, what it ranges in, and then if they're reserved for horses with few or more than 20 wins. And the highest one I have is the dressage championship and running rapids. So some of these I created in a certain order, and some of these I just had for a while. Anyway, so you can see the boarded horses, who owns them. So say these 2 are mine right now. These 2 are owned by other people, so you can see theirs. You can also see the breed, what kind of bedding, the box, the skills. Then their stay is until a certain time, which is weird to me. That it went to May. I was like, wait the hell a moment. but that's it. You can just see it. You had the pages and all as well. And this was an accident. I didn't mean to actually allow the people to join. I thought I could set it public and quickly claim it, but I also forgot that you set it public, everyone can see it. I was like, oh shit. But you can see the employees, which I don't really have any. And again, these are the boxes and all. You can see, write a message to the breeders, view the register, read help about boxes. You can buy boxes. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy some. Anyway, it's competition, so it shows everything here from your point of view. You can also manage them, but now if there's horses already in it, you cannot manage or anything. You can also see how many rosettes are been there. But if you get a high enough, prestige, you can win in there and people will start winning them. I had no experience upon that, so I'm not the person to ask. And you can see someone's already bought those. I almost fell for that. They're really difficult. You can change the bedding. You can also, or buy more supply of the bedding used. I don't really care much about it. You can also create your rosette, but mine ain't active, so I don't really care. Now these are useful, but I don't really do much with them, and I've never used them before. So farmhand, meadow fertility decreases at half the speed, and they sound really good. Like some of them sound really good. Market gardener, they give you benefits and all too. So you can read all that if you want to as well. You can pause the video. I'm sorry if I just seem kind of spastic and all about it. I already pulled that up. And these are the boxes again. So this is divine and ancestral, it's called. You can see how old, who's in first place and all. So this is first place person. I'm at 4,320. It talks about what they are. You cannot sell them. He'll join your breeding farm once you've sent a horse age 25 or more to heaven. As he gets older, and this is the more you send horses there, his appearance changes. After the very first change of appearance, a photo album becomes available so you can look at the horse's previous looks. Every time he changes his appearance, a gift appears in your profile page. When he reaches his last transformation, you can rejuvenate him to the age of a few hours. So this is what you can get, special fifth element. That's what I really would love, is the special fifth element. But I'm intrigued more of I don't care about the Hornet Plenty. I'm more intrigued about the golden apple and the passes along with the Cronus timer. I would love to have the metamorphosis arms and the Hermes winged staff as well. So this invokes the power of an element of your choice for your horse. I need metal. I need metal really badly. That's the only one that I'm missing, so that's one of the reasons why I want the special fifth element. Because I don't have any metal ones, and that's the only one I'm missing. And I need to do that because I'm going to see if this as well. Anyways, you can go to trophies, you can see what all you can get and all. I've been collecting horse breeds, so some of mine I already show. And I believe there's 54 of them that you can collect. No, 51. Okay, 51 breeds you can collect. You can also have these for animals and stuff like that. Pets, animal friend. This one's basically just saying you're the king of shit. anyways, you can't take care of this ancestral. I want to add that in. You can't take care of them. You cannot age them or anything. You have to, anytime if you try to age them, you have to do that by a horse passing. Let's see. These are for divine, so God of the Olympus. Customization ace. I need to get a retired coat. I need 10 more vintage apples to get to that 35. And then 35 to get to the Heliosis Ray of 75. Sorry, I calculate sometimes as well. So, I wonder if I can do these hand in hand. Cause, I'm almost done with it. Most of mine already have wings and all. So I thought that'd be cool. I just need the metal element. That's all I need. But, that's just what I deal with and all. I need 5 more for that one right there. Anyways, it just shows you what all you can win and stuff like that. This is a draft horse. You can only cover them 3 times, which apparently I can do this one 2 more times. This is a gelding. You cannot breed them at all. And this is still a draft horse. You can only breed them 3 times. Unless you're VIP, you can breed them a 4th time. But, again, I don't really care much for VIP. And if you geld them, you can castrate them, which actually gives them a bonus for being a gelding, which is +8 stamina, +8 speed, and +4 dressage. And that adds on. You can also do earning 2 times, so you get 78, along with skills being increased as well. And you can also earn bonuses as well, so for a few days, or hang on, this gives you a little bonus just for a few days. You can train them, which increase their skill any of their skills majorly. But you see this indication right here? Your horse will win more skills with this training, so therefore you do the main 3 first, and then you could go for the side ones and the 4s. This one's only 5 years old and 8 months. And apparently she's only been bred 1 time, so I'm very, very concerned about that. That's why I'm very confused as to why she's there. That's not okay. I'm going to go ahead and change her tab because she's not supposed to be in there. But you have main breeds that can do better than these. So this is a Persian, but mine, my draft horses are mixed with the other 2. So therefore, you can actually breed all 3 with this one, and it will still work. I need to focus on the drum horse area, because I need to collect all the drum horse coats. But, again, it's going to take me a while to do that. So anyways, you can explore these on your own if you want to. Just kind of looking around. So one Rosette. Yeah, that's going to be impossible as hell for me. Feed a Pegasus, I can already accomplish that. And usually it'd be 10 and 20, but they marked it down and put 15 to 30 for a few days. So until April 22nd at 3. So it offers you more passes, which I think that's really nice of them. I like that. This is for like private mails, discussions, stuff like that too. You can also see other things that's going on, like Horn of Plenty, Golden Fleece. You can see the Equestrian Hike, the Titan Challenge. This just loads up the very beginning of the page. You can see the weather season, temperature, The time. You can also watch stuff to get more attack or more items. I have an ad blocker up, so therefore most of mine is not gonna really just not let it play, and I don't want to turn it off anyways. So anytime if I'm at school or something, I would try to watch some of it because it does become beneficial. So you can earn rewards, you can earn passes to really rare. There'd be divine on there. I get passes one time, but mine ain't gonna work because mine is like So you could watch, you could just watch. If mine actually plays, that's gonna be amazing. But hang on, I'm gonna mute this. Hopefully y'all don't catch it. Just hopefully. Okay. Anyways, the passes are divines, attack items, precious, equips is rare, and food is common. But you can watch whatever you want to right there as well. But again, I have an ad blocker up, so it shouldn't play anything. All of a sudden, play something out of just random bullshit because the fact it's just after I close the tab. You can also go onto your page and congratulate other players. Come on. Because I don't congratulate everyone. I try to congratulate the minimum I can. But I can't do that for everyone, and I wish I could. But on here, you can see all the wandering horses that you get. You can see the equestrian center, the forum, the name. You can send a message to rankings. Last message is posted in there. Seniority, which is 622 days for me. Registration, when they register, when they last visited, so mine will be today, and it shows. Karma, 10 points. That's actually really good to not. If you lose points, you lose a lot of privileges. So I believe 8 is like no. God dang it, how would I say it? No item exchange, I believe. It's a place where you exchange items, as well as you see the general ranking. You can also see the number of horses, the reserve, and equips. It does not show passes, luckily. You can see all the trophies. You can see who congratulate them, and it will have an option to congratulate, so you'll see that when I go to another page. You can see the friends list. Some people remove that. So you can see all their trophies. You can look around and see like, okay, this is this, and so on. You can also edit the description and all that. I got this template at a website. I want to change it eventually, but also say what I'm looking for and stuff like that. My game. I don't know what I'll type there, but I am a returning player of this game, so I still remember some of the old things about it. If you have any questions about what it was beforehand, I could try to answer some of that. I don't remember every single thing, but I remember a lot of it. So I'm gonna go on to this person's page. If they're watching, thank you for watching, and I'm also sorry I didn't ask for your permission to show your page. But see, you had this option to congratulate them, and you can, and your name will show up there. Other people will have a tendency to visit as well. Also, and I'm happy this person actually congratulated me for not being mean or anything, just so I can say something about this. If it would have popped up at a perfect time, that'd be cool. I'm gonna X these two out, but you can find a UFO, which is customized. They customize it from their items. You could actually win one of those if it comes up on the screen. So, and it shows like who actually wins them and all. This person don't have one. This is one of my friends right here. But you're not supposed to have an alt account and I would really love to have one. And I can kind of see why people think, okay, nah, that's kind of not good. That's not smart to have one. But I used to, when I was an older player, this was before that was in the rules. I used to have multiple accounts that I would play on different servers and all, because I would love to communicate with other people and all that. But I think I'm proud of where I am right now in general. But I have to take care of so many different things on here that it's just impossible sometimes to even do that all in one sitting. Some of these right here that I'm gonna congratulate are some of my actual friends that play in real life. They haven't been on lately, and I kind of don't blame them. I kind of dragged their asses onto it. But like I said, it's interesting. It's really relaxing. If you want to play a game and you're sick or something, you could play this, but they changed the tutorial and it's hell. It is absolute hell for the tutorial. I believe that is bullshit of what they've done, because mine wasn't as complex. I don't know when they changed it either. This is the #1 player in the game on the international server. I play on international. I'm gonna congratulate them, and I usually give apples to their horses, especially if it's like someone who just joined or something and they don't have a lot of horses. I usually give them some. And others, as you can see, they have a lot of horses right there. 43,326. I have a lot of horses myself, but I don't take care of them as much as everyone thinks I do. Now, I don't want to call her out or anything. She is a VIP. You'll see this little helmet right there. You can also see people's progress on the Grand Prix. And she's a good player. She's really nice and really welcoming. She also has customized UFOs. She can do pass seeds and then aging points as well. She can do other ones she wants to choose. That's up to her. It's not my responsibility. It's not anything I do. I just congratulate her. And she's one of the friends I have added on there. Me and her don't personally talk or anything, so I can't really claim anything about that, so please don't. Every now and then, I think I pestered her sometimes, because I'll ask her questions, and then I'm like, okay, I think I'm just annoying as hell. If she happens to come across this, I'm so sorry. But you can also put buttons and all where you can put links and all in your description. I just got something on my thing. That's weird. But so you can say, and this is Archimedes. I probably can't say it, but it will show like retired breeder, divine, stuff like that. But riding horse, it will show their gender, their age, and most divines come with immortality. You cannot add this. You cannot remove it. Most of them cannot be bred or make coverings. It shows their origins of who birthed them and all. It also shows whatever bonuses you give them. You can also add companions, which this one has a sheep. This horse can be sold. Most of them can't. He can, according to answers he plays, stuff like that. Anyways, you can read that. I'll leave it here for 5 seconds. So I'll do this. 5, 4. And I'm sorry I keep checking, but I want to make sure my mic isn't muted. Anyways. And which breed is the cut pattern? Skewbald, acceptable for registration. If you get the correct answer, you can get an aging point. If you get the wrong answer, you do not receive anything. It downsizes. He used to have an intelligence meter right here. I don't like that. Oh, it's down here. Okay, it's right here. I lost my mind for a moment. But if you get it wrong, it goes down a little bit. And some of these divines, it's really hard to get victories and all with them. And something you have to use your passes to increase their skills, or you can win certain ones. Again, that's kind of a whole different thing. So I do these 4 every day. Frost. Can't say that one. I'm not even gonna try to attempt it. You can stroke 5 of them a day. You can also congratulate Topaz 5 times a day as well. I forget this one though. I don't remember this one, but I'm gonna show you if this is right or wrong. I keep thinking it might be Arabian. I don't think it is. Yeah, it isn't. But it will show you like, okay, you get it wrong, and his intelligence goes down. Now someone else, they give me a little control over their account. So you can defrost Frost. Female, you can also cover with her, so she'll give birth to a different one. So it says you just defrost it, you have a chance of getting a high nose blanket. Which also says here, cannot be sold. Can switch her skills around. Her skills change every day. She can breed once with the ocean and give birth to Snowflake. You can defrost her every day through a public page for a chance to win the high nose blanket, which is actually really useful when you run out of wanting to do like skills and all that for other horses. In the equestrian center, you can bed them and all without the need of having to have one there. So if you stroke this one, you can win 10 energy points. Also, you could, now if you're the owner, you can receive 200 equipences from him when you log in. This horse can be sold. To luckiest players, you can win a Horn of Plenty. I don't know if that's true. I hadn't won one, so actually no. A friend of mine has won one. It will give you a message and it will say something about that. And for the others, he'll give 10 energy points from the most recently born horse. So you can do 5 of those a day, and you can stroke 5 Topaz a day. You have a chance of winning 10 passes to the luckiest players. This horse cannot be sold. But mostly, if you're just a normal player, you get 50 equipences. So you get 250 per 5 you stroke a day. So I'm gonna check this real quick. Sure, I'll add this person. So here's another thing about the messages. You can also add people, and I don't like, kind of showing off every single thing. But you can also refuse them. But I'm going to accept them. I have my list mostly in ABC order. Mostly. Okay. So I'm having to check constantly. I saw a 7. That's out of place a little bit, but I don't know anymore. So I try to keep mine somewhat in the right area. I'm just moving them after a certain one. So K, do I have any with K? KR. Okay, there we go. And then you can also, you can move them around as well. So after you. So I keep mine in like ABC order sort of, and I put the ones that I'm friends with in real life first, because then I can congratulate them as well, and I can help them at any time. Oh, I've already congratulated them. And if you try to congratulate them again, it'll say, you have already congratulated this person today, you can try again tomorrow. So I go ahead and if any of the team members watching, I really don't like just doing one tab because it takes 5 hours at the minimum to do each individual horse. It's just easier in case something don't load. Like that, if that hadn't loaded for 5 minutes, I could go ahead and do some other stuff. So usually I just go around, congratulate people, give apples to their horses. And you can see something had to load for a moment. Anyways, this is just kind of simple basis of part 1 of it. I'll probably end this here. I don't know. So let me go ahead and just give Apples, and I'll call that as an ending. I'll give y'all more information about the game itself. It would just take a while to actually get used to it all. But you have to play it yourself to truly know of every single thing that's in it. I see the time thing hasn't given out on them. So therefore I can't give Apples to any of them. Because there has to be a 24-hour span, I believe, for that to work. So can't really do anything about that. I will quickly try to cover the trade, community, and achievements later. This is just kind of simple things because I'm going to take it little by little. It may not help y'all, or it may help y'all a lot. That's up to how it is for y'all. But again, you must play this yourself to actually understand where everything is, because I can't just explain it. I can explain little by little. So I try to cover these 2 tabs right here. I try to cover the this being the profile page. I'll cover some of the other stuff later, and I'll definitely try to help out with the horse breeding and stuff like that. That's just a little of what I know and something I can share a little bit of. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just stop this here. I'm gonna straight up upload this without editing, so if there's a problem in it, please let me know, because I won't be aware of it. Anyways, tomorrow I'm having to worry about something else, but I'm good. I'll be streaming on Instagram later. I don't know when this will be uploaded today, but I'll be streaming on Instagram a little later, and feel free to join me by then. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I know I'm going to do my outro right now. My throat's kind of sore because I've been talking a little bit, and I hadn't talked a lot lately. But I'll do a little by little on this, and it might help y'all. It may be very long, and I'm sorry, but it may help y'all out. Again, that's if you're wanting my help. I don't know how to explain it without full questions right now, because there's just some questions about certain areas, and I've only covered some of that, but I didn't give a full explanation to those. So preferably, if you have questions, just ask them, and I'll do a segment of how to answer that question in some way for this game. So anyways, I hope you had an amazing day, and peace out. Bye.